Not too long ago, I was taking a shower, and I had this thought, and that was I was reminded of the game that white people are playing. Donald Trump violated all these rules, 91 violations of lawbreaking, I believe, indicted in 4 different states for 4 different crimes. And he is still out there threatening people. Doesn't matter who, just threaten them. It's like they can't do anything about it. The thing that blows your mind is you know they can, because if it were anybody else, white, maybe even, black, maybe even white, they wouldn't be doing it. They'd stop it. And I'm thinking that there is no evil that is too much for Trump's people. He can truly kill, and it would mean nothing to them. I believe that Trump wants to take this nation's power and use it to subjugate the people, all of them of color, and declare to the world that white people are America's people. And anyone that's asking for help, don't come here looking for help unless it's quid pro quo. We got to get some if you're giving some. Now, this are the kind of thoughts that's on my mind. Now, I know many whites are not ready to go as far as Trump wants them to go. But when you think about the things that Trump done, especially when he's trying to incite the overthrow of the government, and only 2 or so few people from the Republican Party were willing to stand up against that man. And the rest of them were ready to lie just as much as he wanted to lie, as deep as he wanted to lie, as far down the rabbit hole he wanted to go. They're willing to go and give him their support. Well, they figured that if Trump wins, the few whites that stood out, especially during January 6th hearing, we had about 2 or 3. You don't have to worry about them. They'll just fall in line. And usually what black folks do is when they've lost, they just fall in line as well. Now, Trump is on trial for many evil acts. Now, he wants to claim that he had the right to commit them. And the judges will, well, one judge in particular, Judge Noonan, I believe, he's a very well-respected judge here in America's jurisprudence. And he has said that, as he observes, the Supreme Court doesn't really want to take up this case with Trump, especially the one about insurrection. They really want that to be dealt somewhere else. But the point of it is, though they don't want it there, they got their reasons for not wanting it there. But Judge Noonan also said that being there, these judges would have to take it up, and they would have to, agree that Donald Trump is ineligible to participate in the political process, having done the things that he did. He said the judges won't be able to find in any other way. And a lot of people are saying, great on, right on. But a lot of people also are thinking that this is a game that's being played, just like these guys weren't going to overturn Roe v. Wade. They did. You think they're going to follow the Constitution when it comes down to Trump? When Trump has put them on a path of being white supremacy, America, a white supremacist nation, and they would want it. So I'm thinking that we have to watch out. Chances are that Donald Trump would be in the general election, and having gotten in it, would win. The reason he wins is because the Democrats are the party which created the Trumps and the Trumpets. And being this party, they don't want to go higher. They keep bragging about the things that they were doing all while Trump and his crew were being created. They still bragging about that. Trump bragging about how he lied and said he was treated. And these the Democrats talking about staying above the water. Nobody is ready to jump with this horse and take this buggy on out of here. But anyway, these are the kinds of things that we're having to deal with in America today. Here again, kind of all the things that Donald Trump has done, they're defending him. Now, there are some white people that just got some decency in them, but I'm talking about the Republicans. They just defending him. And it blows your mind when you think about Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was hospitalized for a few days. And now the Republican Party want him fired right away. I heard some Fox people talking about, need to be fired right away. Get rid of him, fired right away. And yet, Trump can do everything that he's done, and they're just supporting it all the way. So that kind of puts me on the mindset that Trump and white people in power, not all Americans white, but many of them, they own high. But the power's outside of the structure of America, utilizing the power within the structure of America to accomplish the ends that they choose to. And so I'm almost convinced that this is the game that is being played today. Nobody's planning on liberating blacks. The blacks not even planning on liberating themselves. And whites definitely are not planning on doing anything for them. And this thing, when I say doing things for, I say these kinds of things because I want to introduce again, before I close out, what's going on in heavenly places. And when I say what's going on in heavenly places, no, as far as I know, I have no recognition of being there before. Might have been, but I just don't recognize it. However, I do have a relationship with the Spirit that indicates to me what it is like in heaven. And it is a wonderful, beautiful place. And like here on earth, everybody got things to do here on earth. Even if they don't know what it is, that was designed that they would have something to do. And it's no less designed in heaven. People are in heaven doing stuff. Nobody's sitting around white or Jesus' feet singing, holy, 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 and whatever else they want to sing. No. Life goes on, even in the spirit world. And so what we need to do is recognize that we need to go take this thing higher and higher. Donald Trump trying to go lower and lower and getting all the kind of media he wants. And we talking about, well, he built some bridges and the economy is standing still. We ain't doing that. Nobody care about that, ladies and gentlemen, because under that, and even with the $15 wages and under whatever else, you still got people out there sleeping in tent cities. You still got people homeless. You still got people got to go somewhere else for food and breakfast. And so what's the deal? What you talking about? What are you about that needs to be bragging? Well, my point of it is that Republicans, Democrats, black and whites got no answers. They all want the same darn thing, and they all got the same problem. And no one wants to fix the problem. So I just tell you that God is the answer. And if you want to fix the problem, think about how you can use the truth to straighten out rugged places and fix the problem.